Greetings from Kiev, Ukraine. My name is Klaudia Shevelyuk and I'm sustainability consultant. I have been working in B2B for 15 years in a row, and today I own change agency Responsible Future. My personal mission is to guide business leaders and their teams through global challenges and help them seeing opportunities. We closely work with public sector, civic society and business leaders and help them seeing opportunities for their development in global challenges and problems. The major problems when selling sustainability consultancy here in Ukraine, we face old mindsets who are simply not ready to face and perceive global challenges. They are rather wanting to see what is beneath rather than orienting at what is ahead. In change agency, we have noticed when working with our clients that when we discover focus questions or work with materiality matrices, that people and business leaders are not ready to introduce changes in their businesses. They simply are not ready to hear what they do not want to hear. Old mindsets willing to grab no matter what, instead of engaging stakeholders and leave no one behind. Seeing opportunities when facing global challenges and problems is what our leaders lack. I am also UNDP National Consultant on SDGs under the project E-Learning for Sustainable Development. Under this project, which has been financed by GIZ, 3 e-courses has been issued for public servants, for civic leaders and for business leaders. Jointly with Leave Business School, last autumn, a research engaging 100 small and medium enterprises has been conducted. It showed that more than 70% of representatives from small and medium enterprises have heard about sustainable development and SDGs. However, when it comes to implementation, they do not know where to go and how to deal with it. Earlier in 2019, a similar research has been conducted among NGOs and civic leaders. It showed 4 major hindrances in working with SDGs. First, it was the lack of knowledge about sustainability. Second, it was the lack of personal responsibility about sustainable development. Third, it was irresponsible production and consumption. And fourth, it was the violation of human rights. When speaking about driving forces for sustainability in Ukraine, I would mention 4 factors. First, foreign investments and international opportunities. For example, support from EBRD, World Bank or IMF. Second, international business development opportunities and export. Third, high employees' expectations. And fourth, political will. In September 2019, we have received a presidential decree on sustainable development goals. And earlier, in 2017, we have received a national report on SDGs prepared by the Ministry for Economic Development and Trade jointly with UNDP. Since 2018, new changes to accounting law came into force, which obliged big enterprises and especially state-owned enterprises to prepare their non-financial reports. Here in Ukraine, it's not obligatory for small and medium enterprises to prepare non-financial reports. However, many of them start developing sustainability strategies, policies, and even start thinking about sustainability reports. Ukraine's National Volunteering Review on SDGs recently presented a ranking on SDGs achievement progress. It showed that there is a very small probability of achieving such SDGs as number 9, number 10, number 13, 14 and 15. 3 of them are lying in the biospheric level, which is a very bad sign, of course, but an opportunity for businesses and political leaders to focus their policies and strategies on climate change, on biodiversity welfare, and on environmental issues. Most representative business cases can be found in the voluntary business progress review prepared by the Global Compact Ukraine. However, I would like to focus today on 3 stories from my clients which I would like to share with you. One of our clients is a big clothing manufacturer. More than 60% of their garments are exported to the US, UK and around the world. They were driven by the shared values with their partners and clients. Thus, they asked us to help to switch to circular economy, to close the loop. We have assisted them in running a stakeholders research, engaging stakeholders, defining focused questions, preparing materiality metrics, prepared internal policies, sustainability strategies, and today they sell their garments on international platforms and produce products that meet sustainability criteria. Another story is from my mentee under She Experts program. It is called Soul Spa Rooms. It's a franchising system. They open soul spa rooms in business centers, in hospitals, in kindergartens, and they tackle the biggest problem for the big cities, air pollution. Thus, they made healing microclimate affordable for everyone at all ages. They closely work with such as the Gs as number 3, Good Health, number 9, Innovations, and number 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. And the most interesting fact is that this franchising system is open for everyone around the world. And when the lady who owns this franchising network presented her sustainability solution on the international conference in the United Arab Emirates, it turned out that there is a huge interest from the international investors to tackle air pollution in the big cities, especially in the Arab countries. Another story is about Olta Lviv, the wooden palette colors producer who sell palette colors around the world. Their focus question is deforestation and irresponsible production and consumption. They have introduced circular economy model and established partnership with local authorities and promised that they will restore 10% of Carpathian woods by 2030. How it turned out, you will see in a short video.
It's well known that pallet collars are an ideal packaging solution for transportation and storage of goods. Various industries use this type of packaging, not only because it is the most eco-friendly, but because it is cost-effective. To produce 100,000 collars, we purchase 1,600 cubic meters of timber from certified forestries. Wood is first transported to manufacture the pallet collars. Finished products are then delivered to Ukrainian and foreign clients by trucks. Used pallet collars are then burnt to produce heat for not only the production areas, but also the enterprises of partners and customers. Realizing our impact on the environment, Olta Lviv has jointly developed a plan with the local authorities in the Carpathian region. Beginning in 2020, we will begin restoring forests by planting spruce trees every year during World Earth Day on April 22nd. Our annual efforts will restore 10% of the Carpathian forests by 2030. Greenhouse gas emissions caused by transportation will be stopped, and we will replace all our trucks with electric ones to become a climate-neutral enterprise. Olta Lviv is closing the loop of our value chain to achieve sustainable development goals, and we are committed to switching to a 100% circular economy by 2030. Our partners and friends are welcome to join our initiative to mitigate our common impact on the environment. Let's revive the Carpathian forests together.
Ukraine is well known as a coal mining and agrarian country. However, today, even international companies operating in Ukraine and local companies are rethinking their strategies and switching to the circular economy. Climate change, environmental issues, responsible production and consumption will remain major questions for both public and private sector in the upcoming decade. Thus, my recommendation for international companies willing to enter Ukraine is to find a reliable local Ukrainian partner who shares same values with you, who tackle similar global challenges as you, and to try to address them jointly.